In this video, I want to talk about the 4 different types of money management that you can use with the TYSON Signals on Altrady. Having a counterintuitive very low win rate is hard to trade, and that's why we now have a money management for beginners with a little bit higher win rate, one for advanced users, one for pros, and one super crazy one that I will reveal to you in the end of this video. But before we jump into the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends if they are also interested in making money with quant trading. So here we are in the Discord, and if you're not in the Discord yet, the link to the Discord is in every video description. Before we talk about the different ways to use the money management, this means where to put the take profits, where to put the stop losses, when to exit the limit order after a time-based auto close, and so on. Let's quickly go to our website, because maybe some of you are not yet familiar with the TYSON trading system. So first, a little bit about the background of where these signals come from. It was developed by a quant trader that worked for 15 years on the Amsterdam Stock Exchange, and after that created a high net worth individual hedge fund in Switzerland. You can participate from 1.5 million if you're a big investor, but he wanted to make the system available on the one hand for crypto and on the other hand for also retail clients. That's why he came to us and asked us if we can be the link between his TYSON trading signals and the clients. So we're kind of the middleman who are educating on the system and providing it in a more user-friendly way than the institutional way. A big difference to systems that come from TradingView is that it trades the whole universe of Binance. So every night at the daily candle close, the server calculates the signals, and then it's being sent out on Discord and also on our backend on the blog research user login that I'm going to show you in a minute to the users. So if you want to take a quick look how these last signals went, just stop the screen and you can check like at these prices how the trades would have been going for the users. And also here on the website, you can see with a 7-day delay how the signals have performed or how the signals strength have been, to be more precise, because it just shows you from the occurrence of the signal until the highest point how strong the signal was. It's without any stop loss and take profit and so on. So sometimes there are wicks that have like 1700%, but if the trade would have been filled or if it would have been stopped out, it's not shown on those graphs, but it gives you a good estimate of how strong and especially how precise the entries are. Okay, before we take a look at a few examples, if you're not a TYSON subscriber yet, we have a 33% discount at the moment for the first 10 people that subscribe with the code below. So definitely take advantage of that if you're not a subscriber yet, because I think there are some bullish times to come. Okay, let's just take this signal on the 16th of June and go to TradingView and check out how this trade has went. The time was 2:20 a.m. always UTC. So we have entered the trade 16th of June, 2 a.m. Yeah, somewhere in this region, right? And the price was 25, I think 199. Yeah. So around this area, we have filled. Actually, I have even to zoom in because the wick was so precise. Let's make it precise here. 199. One. Okay, and the beginner's money management would suggest to use a 5% stop and linear take profits until 44%. So 4 take profits. You sell 1/4 of the position in Bitcoin every time. So after 4 times, you sold 100%. And when price reaches the first target at 11%, we are moving the stop loss to the average entry. Break even is would actually be a bit higher. It's the average entry, so your initial entry. Since it's a limit order, the average entry is of course 25,199. And then the first target is at 11%. And for the beginners, money management to have a little bit higher win rate, which counterintuitively gives you a bigger drawdown. You could think like, if we have more room to play around, okay, we have less stop losses. But since the entries are so precise, the 2.5% stop loss actually gives you the invalidation of the trade already. So if this one is hit, sometimes I'm using a stop loss timeout because little wicks can be still there. So if this zone is invalidated, usually price tanks right below, because we got all the liquidity here around the entry. This would invalidate the trade. But of course, a few more times you will just hit the 2.5% stop loss and not the 5% stop loss. So this will give you a higher win rate, but with the loss you lose much more. So in the end, the profits are just medium and not as big as here. Actually, I should change this to higher profits and then big profits. Although this has around 25 to 30% win rate, and this is around 18, this one even lower, around 14-15%. Very counterintuitive. Low win rates are actually paired with higher profits. So low win rate correlates with high profits. This is actually, you could say, this is the main reason most people fail, because having a low win rate is very hard. It's not fun to trade, and people want high win rates. That's why they usually don't make much profit, or make profits for quite a while and then lose everything in one big loss. So the most extreme setting, I didn't try it myself yet. Our quant says it's impossible for retail to trade, but we want to give you now this opportunity to try it if you're maybe with a small account or if you're really painless with a bigger account. This will end up in 1 or 2% win rate with a 1% stop loss. Just one take profit, so you have a 1 to 20 risk to reward ratio. Yeah, if any of you guys are going to try this, I didn't try it myself yet, as I said, definitely give us a feedback in the Discord community. I'm very excited to see how that one goes. And if we take this one, I mean, this is just one example here, which has been a very, very nice no drawdown trade actually. This would have been perfectly fine with a 1% stop loss. And did we reach 20%? I think so. Yeah, easily. So this would have been perfect 1 to 20 risk to reward. And with the bullish money management, with the big take profits, we didn't yet reach the first take profit. So these trades take longer, obviously, and it's more for altcoins that have these extreme pumps and very fast pumps to reach especially all the targets. Because the next one would actually be, yeah, 37K. Not so far actually. Let's actually take a look at the cones. If that lines up, yeah, if time passes a bit more, it really matches this 50% take profit. So this would be the last volatility resistance that we have. And the cones are actually also part of the starter package. If you check all the new indicators they will offer with the subscription, the volatility cones are part of the starter now, and also the block algo. And from advanced, which is the most popular option, we have many more scripts that come with a subscription. In the last video, I actually talk about the Marco Polo indicator, which is a TA-based dollar cost averaging script with amazing entries. And there's going to be another video soon about the momentum strat, which is a time-based trend following trading system, which is also quite nice. If you want to not miss out on the video, definitely subscribe to the channel now before we continue with the video. All right, let's go back into the money management. So we talked about the money management for the beginners, and for most people, probably this one is the best because it keeps your drawdown low, but you also hit targets quite regularly with the smaller take profits. And this is the original system for bullish market structures, but we also have been trading this last year until about September, October, and it has been extremely profitable even in the bear markets. Because in bear markets, you suddenly have sometimes the most aggressive pumps. I think even statistically, the biggest pumps happen during markets. Yeah, so that's the TYSON money management with 4 different options. I hope you enjoyed this little update. And as I said, we have a 33% discount for the first 10 subscribers. The code is below the video. Don't miss out on that, and see you in the next one.